Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we have 2012 Dodge Grand Caravan and we will replace headlight bulbs, low beams to be exact. So we'll be using this set of Auxito H11 bulbs. So let's take a look what we got inside. I will leave a link in the description to the video, so if you use the link you can get 15% off your purchase. Doesn't matter which bulbs you get, 15% off. The guys from Auxito reached out with the ask to review their bulbs, and what was nice, they asked to do a fair review. So we got those bulbs for free. So let's take a look what is inside. So they gave us gloves. The reason why I need gloves, you don't want any grease, any debris that you have on your skin to get on the light bulbs, since this will reduce the life of the bulbs. It doesn't matter if you use LEDs or any different type, you still want to use gloves. If you don't have such gloves, you can put your latex gloves as long as you keep your fingers clean. So here's the bulb. It's supposed to be direct fitment and replacement. So there are two of those. So this is the starter for the bulb. So it's plug and play. You don't need to do any extra wiring. So same as this one. Also there are a few zip ties to attach your wires and a small Allen wrench. I haven't used Auxito headlights bulb before, but I used for a while the marker lights, last forever. So let's take a closer look at the bulb. So the usual life expectancy is 50,000 hours on the LED bulbs, while the regular bulb would be around 10,000 hours. So basically you're getting five times as more life. So this is the regular bulb, and that's usually 10,000 hours you can get out of it. It's a good idea to replace when you got the vehicle, since with those lights they will probably overlive the vehicle anyway, so you'll need to do it once. And if your light bulb went bad in the middle of the road, you don't need to worry with the LEDs, because they will last forever. So if you can see, there is a small fan to cool down the LED, which is kind of cool. Another big benefit would be they consume less power. So specifically we will be replacing low beam, since I'm using those the most, and they have the biggest tendency to burn down. And in winter time, when those lights stay on when you leave the vehicle, when you open the vehicle, they drain the battery. So with the LEDs you should save much more battery in comparison with regular bulbs. So as you can see, it says here 50,000 hours LEDs. So on a Dodge Grand Caravan, your low beam is this light and this is the high beam. Both use the same H11, so whatever you decide to replace is your choice. I want to have nice low beams, since those I use the most in my case. So I have put my camera just behind the headlight, and you can see how the bulb goes inside, and all we need to do is to twist it counterclockwise and pull it out. I won't be able to stick my hand with the camera, but I will try to capture it from here. So you will come here, you will grab that bulb, twist it 90 degrees and get it out. So here's the bulb. Okay, so to get the bulb out, you need to spread those two tabs outside, and you don't want to break them, but it may take some effort to spread them together and pull this out. Alright, so next we will grab a new bulb using our nice clean gloves, and we will connect the wiring. You will see there is a plus and minus on this plug, though with those bulbs it doesn't matter which way you connect. With the small LEDs it does matter, so you will need to figure out where is your negative and positive, but here you just plug anyway and that should work. So when you install the bulb, keep your fingers away from the LED part, and when you put it in, also make sure that you go straight into the hole. So at the end of the day it has to be sitting like this, so we will have to come this, do 90 degrees, and it should be in place. I will have to stick my head over there, exactly for the reason that I mentioned, to make sure that I don't touch any surfaces with the LED part. So let me do that. Okay, so I got the light in, so let me try to turn it on. Holy moly, it is a bright light. So just for comparison, I'll show you the difference. The right side is original, the yellowish, and the left side is all bright, the nice white color. So we will do the other side too. Okay, before we move to the other side, we want to grab those zip ties, provided zip ties, and zip tie those wires to the existing harness to make sure that it's not hanging on the wire, so it has some good support. It's not making any noise. Okay, so those wires are nice and snug. Now we can move to the other side. Alright, so we will try just to stick our hand behind. It's quite tight in here, so depends how thick your hand is. You might need to remove the air filter box. I was able to get this out without removing. So here's our old bulb, and we will get the new one ready. So first let's get this bulb removed, same as on the other side. Just pull aside those two tabs, get it out. If you want to keep it as a spare, make sure that you don't touch it, though with those LEDs you will not need to replace them anytime soon. Okay, so we have our new bulb. Remember to use the gloves. So we will plug this in, here a click, and again this one, it has to go, so it was sitting like this, we turned it counterclockwise, pull it out. So now we need to go 90 degree, sorry. So just a quick reminder how it was installed. So it was sitting like this. I turned it counterclockwise, 90 degree, pull it out. So the new one has to go this way, 90 degrees, so the wire will be pointing towards outside. When it's all the way in, we turn it clockwise, and it should be sitting like this. And again, remember, go careful not to touch any surfaces. So as before, I will need to stick my head over there to make sure that I'm going straight into the opening. Okay, so both lights are in and it looks fantastic. So last thing will be to tie those wires with the zip ties, and we'll take it for a ride. Alright, so the wires are nice and snug. I'm not sure if you can hear, but those little fans on each bulbs, They're making a bit of noise, not terrible. With the hood closed, you won't be able to hear, but it's kind of weird when everything is off and there is that buzzing sound. Okay, let's take it for a ride. Excited to see how it looks on the road. So here's how it looks, and to be honest, it looks great. It's much better than the old one. I didn't expect them to be as bright. So as I said, use the link in the description to the video to get 15% off if you decide to buy. So to quickly sum up, they are nice quality, super easy to install. They should last way longer than the regular bulb. So I'm happy with these bulbs. Hopefully they will last forever as we expect, and I'll probably be getting the set for the high beam since it's a huge difference. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe, and as always, just do it yourself.